And that's why when you understand the scriptures that we married in the kindred, we married in the family, kissing cousins. I did the video. I dare anybody to watch it try to rebuke it. You can't rebuke it. And guess what that will stop? Because if you marry in the kindred and you marry your cousins in order, like Jacob married his first two cousins, Rachel and Leah, like Isaac married Rebecca, which is his cousin, okay, second cousin, right? We can go in on this. I love this topic. You see what I'm saying? Guess what will not happen? You think you're gonna take your when you get mad at your man, sisters, and you don't want him to see his children, sisters, but that's your husband's. That's your mother's. Your husband is your mother's nephew. Your husband is your father's nephew. Huh? Your grandma is the grandma of everybody in the family.
So they gonna see.
They're gonna see each other at the cookout.
At the cookout.
They're gonna see each other at the Passover, the feast days. Where are you going? All I'm gonna do is call my aunt and my uncle on your ass and your daughter bugging out. You see what I'm saying? That it can't go down like that. It ain't gonna be you gonna take nobody's child and run away. Because it's all in the family, baby. No matter how, I'm gonna stand the test of time. Ask me why and ask me how. Why SHAM, YAHAWASHI. Right before your hateful eyes, the many times you made me cry, the many times I wanna die. The Most High, He held me down, waiting for that trumpet sound. I'm praying worthy for the crown. Why SHAM, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH. We divide the army of the Most High. Let's boast now and toast now. We coast now with no frown. Esau going down.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Shalom. What time is it?
11:53.
That's right. Shalom, shalom. All praise the Lord to the Most High. I got something to say right quick, right? What's good, what's good? I ain't gonna be long.
Incoming call from...
Always say I ain't gonna be long, but check this out. I shared a post, I saw a post about a sister. Oh man, you messed my world up, girl.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dang, that's in the midst. About a sister shared a post. Somebody shared a post, I snatched the post up. I found it interesting. Right? And what I do find interesting is that the sister was asking for male support. Male support. There was no terms. I want a brother. Okay? I don't know if she was an Israelite or not. I didn't even look into her poll page or nothing like that. It doesn't matter, right? For real. But she was asking for support to raise her two sons. She have 4 children. All right? To raise them up. To raise them, right? Down to mentor someone, to be able to coach someone. Maybe you coach a basketball coach, football coach, or your mentor, you go see him once a week or maybe twice a week, I don't know. But to raise up children that's not your own biological children, or not your woman's children that you are in a committed relationship with, and you just throw out a blanket statement to raise up your sons. That's not a job for, you know, how you sisters, like the sister Keisha Jones, whatever her name is on a post, in their feelings, and women getting their feelings because the brother is rebuking that. You see what I'm saying? Straight up and down, man. Brothers coming to this truth, and they're not trying to be simps, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to be on that zone. Because men go all the time, for real, You know what I mean? And a lot of our sisters, the sisters is with men, have children, and they no longer with the men. How many times I see sisters that's brand new pregnant, and I ask them, where's the baby father? We're not together. You got a whole baby in your belly. What do you mean? Who got you pregnant? So, the sisters get mad because the brothers is nah, we're not gonna use as loud as me. Where's the baby daddy? You know what I'm saying? So if you want to talk about fatherless children, you know what a fatherless child is? You know what a fatherless child is? Huh? A fatherless child is a child that father has never been in the picture. Never. It was a one-night stand, hit or quit it, on his part, or both of their part, because they both partook in that. Okay? All right? Or
like a rape situation.
Or rape, maybe a rape situation. Right? Maybe a rape situation. Right? What else? What's another thing we can think of? Anything else, I believe, like...
And yeah, I'm like, me personally, I think that's the only two.
So this is a woman said her personally, only thing she thinks is that's only two things. So, because we have people that get into relationships, you see what I'm saying, and then all of a sudden they break off the relationship, you see what I'm saying, and now you don't want him to raise his child, or maybe he don't want to be there to raise his child because he upset because you bounced, right, and now you with Junebug or Rufus, giving him all the quaba, you giving him all the lovings, and then you still want him to give you money to take care of his child, but he's with you and the new dude. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm not gonna perpetrate the fraud. You claim you Hebrews and Israelites. A woman is supposed to keep a man's child. The child belongs to the man. Let's just keep it 100, 1,000 right now. Okay? The children belong to the man. It's his children. It's his seed. Okay? So a lot of you sisters in the world, and then you bring that worldly mentality in the truth, thinking that a man, you know what I'm saying, you got total power and control of a man's child because you up under this Babylonian system. This white man give you that power. You understand that? If you want to go and be with the next dude for real, you see what I'm saying? Right? Especially talking to you sisters that's so-called in the truth. Right? Won't you give that man who want to be a father to his child or his children? But if you talking about a fatherless child, then that woman must be a widow indeed, like the scripture, the sister pulled out 1 Timothy 5. That 1 Timothy 5 is talking about a woman that is a widow indeed, is in the script, have faith in the Most High. She don't got Junebug or Rufus on the sideline. She ain't got no Negro coming over there giving her the maintenance job. She's a true widow, okay? She's not just single and mingling and messing around on the low. You better read 1 Timothy the 5th chapter, okay? A widow means the husband is dead, or the baby's father is dead. He's no longer on the planet Earth. That's a widow. Let's understand that. So, usually, and not to be disrespectful, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Women be having more than one baby father. Let's just keep it a buck. In this time now, there be more baby daddies in the picture. Okay? So, if you have 4 or 5 children, you know what I'm saying, ideally, it should only be one dad. But the way our people are destroyed now and up under the curses, they be having 2, 3, 4 baby daddies, more. Like, you know, my rib know a girl that had what, 6 baby daddies? 6 baby daddies. It's still up there on Facebook. Got the ass out, everything shining. You see what I'm saying? So you're telling me that I gotta come in and be given demands of what I need to do to appease her and her children. Okay? If a man gonna raise up children, either he gonna be a grandfather, biological grandfather of those boys, that's his grandchildren, that's his nephews, that's his, you know, cousins, whatever. But if those not in that order, you can't demand some man that has no attachment like that because he read the Bible. He's a Hebrew now and sundown. You're gonna try to make him feel guilty, use sorcery, word sorcery, to make him feel like he's obligated to raise the next man's child that's walking around here, you know what I'm saying, smoking, getting high, got a woman on the side, got a woman over here doing him, and I'm supposed to come take up his slack. Negro, you must be out of your mind. You see what I'm saying? Now, I choose that because I have built a relationship, or I'm father of that woman. That woman gonna be my woman. I'm not raising no children up that's not my children. You know what I'm saying? Or not my woman's children. I'm not raising you up. The scriptures, you're misquoting scriptures first and foremost. Okay? You're misquoting 1 Timothy 5 because that woman is a widow indeed. That means her husband is dead. The children of the father is dead. And those children are Basham and MASHAYACH as long with as the woman is all about the word of the Most High. Now when you read what's the scripture? I sent you the scripture right over here. When you read Ecclesiasticus, when you talk about the fatherless child, right? Be a father unto the fatherless. And instead of a husband, and instead as a husband to a mother. Let me just read that right quick for you, right? So you put the thing in here. All right? Let me just read this right quick because y'all be trying to use sorcery, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? On people. Ecclesiastes 4:10 said, be as a father, be as a father. So you taking the same role as a man has biological children. Shalom, my son Ty. That's my biological son, Tricky right there. Be as a father unto the fatherless, and instead of a husband unto the mother. So what does instead mean? Because you think that doesn't mean a husband. That means actually a husband. So let me just go to the definition here. The freedictionary.com. It says, in the place of something. In the place of something previously mentioned. What is that? A father. A husband. As a substitute or equivalent. As a substitute. You're a substitute because you're not him, but you are being the father. Or equivalent. You're equivalent to the same rights that father had to you, access to you as well as the man. Like, what do you mean? You see what I'm saying? It says as a replacement, substitute, or alternative. Okay? Well, I'm not the biological father, but I'm going to be the father, and I'm going to be a husband to you. Be as a father unto the fatherless, and instead equivalent, substitute, alternate of an husband onto their mother. What you mean? He's supposed to be a husband unto you. You forget that part? Did you forget that part? That he's supposed to be as a husband unto you? You just want him to be some Hebrew to raise up your children for thou, okay? And do all the rights that a man is supposed to be doing, okay? And if he's dead, okay. But then why would you say you want a good brother or a good man, but you don't want to be his man? I mean, you don't want to be his woman. He can't be your man. What kind of madness is that? So you want a good brother to raise your children. You want Junebug to give the Kubatu. I'm trying to figure this out here. I'm trying to figure this out here. So if he's a good man, and then the sister wrote about poly, and he's on the poly tip, right? You see what I'm saying? Taking you in and yours in, but you're not with that. You want to demand a man to raise your child, but he got to be monogamous and single with thou, okay? You want to be monogamous and single with thou, but he can't be your husband romantically with you or sexually with you. Are we dealing with sorcery? You can go get a mentor. There's programs out here where you can get father mentors. You can put them in basketball programs.
Like, do they play sports?
Do they play sports or anything? They put them in boxing. You know what I mean? You can do all type of alternative stuff than trying to request a brother in the faith to raise up your sons, and then you sit there and say, you know, people quoting scriptures, misquoting scriptures, to try to make somebody feel bad about she being a widow. Well, first of all, is the children, first of all, I'm gonna be straight up, how many children daddy are? How many fathers are there? 4 children. Is there 1 baby daddy, 2 baby daddy, 3 baby daddy, 4 baby daddy? Right? And she a widow indeed, meaning the man is dead, in the grave, hawk smashed. Or was you raped? Okay? You see what I'm saying? Or do you have a one night stand? That's your fault. That's your fault.
Well, in the post it said that their father's dead.
Huh?
In the post it said that the father's
the fathers passed away from the boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
Is it the boy fathers or the girl fathers?
I don't know. I gotta look at it again. So, like again, I'm gonna be fair, okay? If the father is dead, and then you looking for a good brother, then if he's a good brother, why he can't be a good husband? That's what I'm trying to figure out. If he's a good brother, and good means what in the scriptures he keeping the commandments of the Most High, right? Why he cannot be thy husband based off Ecclesiastes 4th chapter. Be a father unto the father, and instead a husband unto the mother. So that's a clear, straight scripture that says, be her husband. Okay? Don't try. A lot of y'all want to run with Isaiah 4:1 and try to run and act like and misquote that. As you misquote mad scriptures. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Talking about a woman gonna run to a man to bring her own bread. What is that? Substance, food, substance, money. How do you get bread? You have money. Okay? You Negroes out there talking about in the kingdom. Ain't no nigga going to the kingdom of a MASHAYACH with goddamn dead presidents. Nobody taking a Bank of America bank account into the wilderness. Since y'all always talking about the wilderness. You're not going into the kingdom with damn fiat currency. What the hell are you talking about? That's not going to mean nothing. Like, it really don't mean nothing in these last days that's come up. You see what I'm saying? So that's not talking about no kingdom. That's talking about right now in these last days, in these trying times. Your men should die in the war, all these different things. Your bread, your own apparel, you're going to wear the apparel that your husband tell you to wear, according to the scripture, modest and meek. You see what I'm saying? Right? And you're going to be called by his name. So when you call by a man's name, you are a wife. Let's not act crazy here. Okay? You can read that, cross-reference that in the book of Tobit. All right? When the maiden was laughing at, I think her name was Sarah, it said, neither have you been named after any of your husbands. Okay? So when you take a man's name, you officially belongs to him. You is his possession. It's like when the white man sold us into slavery, and they named us the names that we have, Patterson, Master Patterson, Johnson. You have your master's name. You see what I'm saying? So when you take on a man's name to take away your reproach, you become his wife. Okay? So the thing is, if you're looking for a good brother to raise your sons, then obviously you should be looking for a good husband.
Yeah, because so you trust him to raise your children, but you don't trust him to lead you. So he can lead your child, though.
Right. He can lead your child,
yeah,
but he can't lead you.
That's pretty selfish.
Yeah, that's selfish, huh? That's straight dolo. Okay? I can be good, a good man, and buy them clothes and sneakers and take them to the basketball court and teach them the scriptures and discipline them and tell them all that stuff like that. But then I can't get no lovings for that. I can't be your husband. I can't.
No appreciation.
I can't lead you. What's just appreciation? Thank you. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing that. Right? It's ridiculous to me. And listen, everybody want to have an opinion, but most of I said many are deceived by their own vain opinion. Okay? So, and then the end of the body of the message. I'm gonna read it again. Look at where it says the husband is dead on your phone.
You have my phone.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's an attack on polygamy. See, all that body on the top all came down to being anti-polygamous. You see what I'm saying? These women are crazy, yo. So I can do all of this for thou, right? Do all this, raise up your sons. And plus, if I'm with your sons, I'm going to be with your daughters because you got 2 daughters. And this is not an attack on the sister. This is an attack on the principle of the matter. You see what I'm saying?
What I'm looking at?
Go to the message and read the comment thing, the profile. You know what I'm saying? This is the concept because the women, y'all women so fucking unfair, man. If a man go up there and make a post up there, listen, I need a sister, you know what I'm saying, to help raise my daughters, you know what I'm saying, and come home, come and cook my food and clean my house and help us thou as me and a whole 9, and I ain't gonna give you shit, but I thank you.
Looking for a maid, then, right?
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a maid. You ain't gonna do that. Where says that? Right. It father's deceased. Okay. Well,
I have no brothers at the moment. My elder brother is deceased. My younger brother, no uncle. They're 12.
They're 12 and 9. They're father deceased. So listen.
The father deceased. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. You see what I'm saying? That's sorry to hear that. Okay. But if your father deceased according to the scriptures, right? You know what I'm saying? If we go hard by in the scriptures, the women remarried. Either they stayed a widow or remarried, right? You see what I'm saying? Since you already have children, you got laws about a widow woman that had no children by her husband. She was commanded to marry within the same household, all right, of the same kindred and tribe to bear up seed in the dead brother's name. But obviously you have children. So therefore, if you're looking for a good brother or a good man, then he do husband. That's as simple as that. What I did, I flipped the camera around. Right? he should be a husband. Okay? So the thing what I would say to the sister, if you find a good brother, then that good brother should be a good husband. That's just that. Okay? Because not only you have 2 boys, you have 2 girls. All right? Straight up and down. You know, I mean, that's anybody. Sisters. Brothers is not just jumping out the window doing that. You see what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Because, you know, a lot of women, of my experience, they make their own decision and choice of who they want to be with, and regardless of anybody advice against it, especially when you're young. Okay? And that's even with young men. Once they get in that teenage years, my son, he ain't give a shit what I was talking about. He got him a little taste of Quaba, or that puberty came. It was over for that. It was over for Abba. You see what I'm saying? He was chasing the buns. Okay? Chased the buns and street so much he disobeyed everything I said to him. He didn't give a damn what I said. A scripture didn't mean anything. A whip ass didn't mean anything. He wanted to run the street. He was on his live earlier. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So when you make your decisions, like we all make decisions, I got some horrible choices I made. But I made them, so I can't take it back. It is what it is. I learned from it, but it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you sisters, I notice that you're unfair. And when the brothers speak against something, you always jump on them. You always justify the woman shit. It's always it's team woman. Okay? Straight up and down, man. The whole concept of what you said, sister, or you women, if you want a good man, and you're saying in the text, a good brother to raise my children. So if you can find a man that can raise your children, then he should be able to lead you. Because why would you have a man lead your children and he's available to be a husband to you and you don't let him be your husband? So you're going to have a good man to raise your husband, but then you're going to get Junebug. So who gonna be your husband? If you got a good man to raise your children, then my question is, who gonna be your husband? A great man? I'm trying.
So you won't be with the man that's raising your children. You go be with that's too much animosity. Right? He's not the baby daddy, if that's the case.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, good man to raise my children, but he's not good enough to be my husband. And especially if you're in a polygamous relationship, don't contact me, don't call me, and a whole nine. So that's an attack on a polygamous man, right? And a polygamous family. So when we respond to your demands, and then you shitting on polygamous men, you think we gonna sit back and let you shit on us? You wildin'.
Right, but it's more of us, and you know what I'm saying? It takes a village. So
go to suburbans.org.
When did it's more? I have so much more to ask. Like, did the father just pass? Why she just now looking? They 14. You know what I'm saying? That's that rebellion stage right there.
Right. Yeah. More questions to be asked.
Yeah.
When did the father pass?
Like, why it take you so long to look? He's a teenager now.
How long have you been
12,
single?
12.
What's going on? Because let me tell you something. I done took that opportunity and try to raise a 14-year-old that was rebellious as hell, running the street and shit, man, trying to fight me and terrorize me in my own goddamn house. Okay, straight up and down. So I gotta know what kind of child you got up in that crib, what kind of daddy he was. You see what I'm saying? Because usually the children, you know, if it ain't the Most High mercy and grace, they can be just like their daddy, off the hook. Or if they running wild out here, then you put yourself in a position where you have to kill this dude, or he kill you. You 15, 14, 16, 17 years old, you off the hook. And I come over there trying to regulate Val, and then that nigga try to regulate me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not just that cut and dry that it's request something like that, but then shoot down a good man that's maybe a polygamous man, but you shoot down a polygamous man. So when I get out the post, everything could be, you know, discussed, right? And considered, you could. But then at the end of it, you bombed on polygamy. So now all that shit is out the window for real, because you ain't looking for a good man. Really. You know what I'm saying? And if you are looking for a good man, this good man is a monogamous man, right? That you want to control and demand, because you tell him, well, this ain't going to be about nothing else. You ain't getting no kubah, right? This ain't no romance. This ain't nothing. You just going to come in here and you gonna raise my sons. That's
But you
wild.
can find a polygamous family that maybe have the children the same age as yours and already got the guidance and everything. You know, you could. She needs a mentor or some sports, a coach.
Right. All they need is mentors, coaches and stuff like that.
Yeah, because she almost sound like.
Tell them all, Reese.
She almost sound like a bitter woman. I don't want to deal with the man. I just need a man to raise these boys because they're giving me too much trouble.
Right. And he's not gonna just raise the boys because you got two girls there.
Right.
So you're not just
gonna take two. I'm gonna take them all. If that's
he's not gonna just raise two boys and then when he come, the girls there and he gonna not acknowledge the girls. I done had my oldest daughter, moms. She had a child outside of me. You know what I'm saying? And when I went to go see my daughter, I couldn't bring my daughter a gift and don't bring her.
Don't bring the husband. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even feel right to do that shit. I go bring my daughter stuff, and I see her sister there. That's not my biological child. And now she's sitting there salty, looking sad.
Yeah.
I couldn't do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Every time I bought my daughter something, I bought her sister something. It made me not as much as my daughter, but she wasn't empty-handed. You don't do children like that.
Yeah.
And see, that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? You know, we have to change the ideology of our children, you know what I mean, or our grandchildren, that we don't be having broken homes. There should be no broken homes. There should be no stepdads, unless it's the granddaddy, the uncle, or a male family member that's raising children because that man is passed away. Okay? And this is why when you understand the scriptures that we marry in the kindred. We married in the family. Kissing cousins. I did the video. I dare anybody to watch it try to rebuke it. You can't rebuke it. And guess what that will stop? Because if you marry in the kindred and you marry your cousins in order, like Jacob married his first two cousins, Rachel and Leah. Like Isaac married Rebecca, which is his cousin. Okay? Second cousin. Right? We can go in on this. I love this topic. You see what I'm saying? Guess what will not happen? You think you're gonna take your when you get mad at your man, sisters, and you don't want him to see his children, sisters. But that's your husband's. That's your mother's. Your husband is your mother's nephew. Your husband is your father's nephew. Huh? Your grandma is the grandma of everybody in the family.
So they gonna see.
They're gonna see each other at the cookout.
At the cookout.
They're gonna see each other at the Passover, the feast days. Where are you going? All I'm gonna do is call my aunt and my uncle on your ass and your daughter bugging out. You see what I'm saying? That it can't go down like that. It ain't gonna be you gonna take nobody's child and run away. Because it's all in the family, baby. All in the family. Where you going? Huh? And a lot of you Hebrews, you hate to hear truth. You talk about the niggas in the world, you hate to hear truth. You can marry your cousin. I got the documentary. It's called Kissing Cousins, The Untold Story. 3 hours long, nothing but script and a lot of other stuff. Put some scientific facts in there for you scientists and all stuff like that. Bombs away. You can't rebuke it at all. You will get hawked, Shamshawan, smashed. Okay? Our nation is jacked up because the families are jacked up. Okay? Nobody sticks together. Everybody runs. And then you run from this nigga and run into Satan. You think you going from Shaquita, you go right to Jezebel. It's going for the man and the woman too. The man and the woman too. Okay? We're supposed to stay together and raise our families and our sons and daughters to fear the Most High. That's what we're supposed to be doing. So if you ain't had all these, I'm out of here, shit, he ain't shit, he was shit when he was the shit when you was hitting him. You wasn't saying that when he was digging you out. Or you wasn't saying that when you was digging her out. It goes for the man too. Straight up and down. So I'm just saying, I just want to make a comment on the post, man, because I shared it. And what really got me tight about it because the sister tried to bang on polygamy. Straight up and down. That's just what it is. All right? Don't try to disrespect men that's taking on other women and usually they're going to come with children. Or he going to have children with them and they're going to raise up them children in the fear of the Most High. But you niggas want to hate because for real, you women are jealous. Let's just keep it a buck. End of the day, you women want to control and you're jealous. The main thing these women say about polygamy, I don't want to hear nobody smashing her in the other room. I need my own tent. A tent is not a house. A tent is not a house. It's not. It's a bedroom. It could be a bedroom. You see what I'm saying? And Jacob had his own tent, like I said in the other video. So what make you think you can have your own tent and I can't have my own tent? We going to Wally's World tomorrow. Walmart. Okay? Oh, where else can we go? Bash? Where's the other store we can buy tents from and stuff? Bash.
Oh, Pro Shop, yeah.
Pro Shop. We go any
Bash,
any sporting place, and we go buy some tents.
Academy,
right? Academy. You see what I'm saying? We supposed to be getting off grid anyway. It's the coronavirus going all over the place. We need to get out these cities. You see what I'm saying? When shit really turn up, you sisters, man, all this, you know, what's it, Isaiah 32? Okay? Woe to you women that are ease, your ass can be shut down. Like a lot of y'all been shut down crying and scared to death, calling your baby daddies and every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Come and save us, flowers missed. The martial law is coming. The coronavirus is coming. The end of the world. The UFO, the Moses is coming in the chariots. The UFOs is coming. You see what I'm saying? How many of you brothers got some phone call from the baby mama? Or the runaway wife that fled with from thou? How many of y'all? I know I got me some phone calls. Okay? Know that. You see what I'm saying? Okay? When shit turn up, lips fold up. Okay? You say it again. When shit turn up, them lips fold up. Okay? All that big mouth talking, demanding, running shit, all that shit go out the window. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about seriously. I'm talking about when you see the tanks coming down the street, when you seeing UN soldiers and martial law and all that real shit and hand niggas getting blown away to smithereens. You see what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be real. Right now, even what's going on right now is soft. It's a soft thing. It's really soft. You see what I'm saying? So you sisters can run from poly all you want, but you have always been part of a polygamous system. And let me educate you on this right now. Okay, let me educate you on this right now. Okay? America is a polygamous society. Okay? It's disguised under monogamy. Okay? You have two options when you fill out your W-2 forms. What is that? Status. Your status. What is your marriage status?
Oh, yeah. Single or married.
Single or what?
Married.
So you're only single or married, right? So single means you can date and be with how many men you choose to. And a man can be and date with how many women he chooses under the American banner. Okay, for you niggas that say obey the laws of the land, obey the laws of the land, obey the laws of the land, you gotta get a monogamous contract. You gotta go, if you get married, you gotta go to the court system and do that. So if you're gonna say I can obey the laws of the land, I got to obey the laws of the land. Then what's wrong with me obeying the laws of the land when it comes to being single? Why I can't obey that one? Why I can't obey the single worlds and have all the worlds with no commitment now? I'm not telling you brothers to do that, but I'm just saying hypocrisy with people. You see what I'm saying? It's hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing that blew me off on the post was she attacked polygamy. Polygyny. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And the sorcery is, I'm not against it. It's just not for me. What kind of hypocrisy shit is that? I'm not against it. I don't care what somebody do. I'm not against it, but it's not for me. You're against it. What you mean?
Everybody been in a polygamy relationship. When Junebug went to cheat on you and you took him back.
Tell him, sister. When Junebug what?
When Junebug went to cheat on you and you took him back.
No, you ain't okay. When Junebug what?
When Junebug cheated on you and you took him back, you found yourself in a poly relationship. Because he ain't stopped messing with her either.
Thank you. Okay? You know damn well you've been in multiple polygamous relationships with your goddamn man or dudes that you've been with. And you know damn well you probably was the second woman that couple times trying to take a man from another woman. Okay? You wouldn't be full of it, man. Okay? You'll leave your husband because you found him cheating with another woman, right? And you'll take his children, take every damn thing you possibly can from him. And then you get all mad and upset and say, I'm going to be single all by myself, right? But you go get with a man that got a woman or married, or he got bad women, and you say, I don't care what he do. I got my own house. He got his own house. He come, he take me out. He do what he got to do for me, and he go home. Nigga, you in poly. What the hell are you talking about? You're a polygamist. I'm going to get you. That's a polygamous relationship. But see, the women don't want to be in an open polygamous relationship where the other person knows about vow. You want to be a creeper, bro, or it's a creep. You want to creep. You want a TLC, creep and lie. Though I creep, y'all. Y'all love the creep. But when you're doing it in the open, no, I have to show you my wife. My wife got to meet you. Y'all got to meet each other. Oh, no, we ain't doing none of that. Oh, so you don't love your sister. You gonna creep on her, but then you get mad at your man because he got with Boquisha and them. Okay, you want to leave him because, you know, he got him some fresh quabah. I'm gonna say it again. Now you mad, but you go and you become the second or third option for this nigga over there. Happens all the time. Doesn't happen all the time, huh? Happens all the time.
I don't care what he do, as long as he.
What the sister say? What the sister say? Say what they say. Tell on your sister. They can't see you.
I don't care.
Say it. Don't say it. I ain't making her say nothing. She just said it. I don't care what.
I don't care what he do for her, just as long as when I call him, he come.
Exactly. You see that? You see what I'm saying? Y'all women is something else, man. Y'all be fronting out here. You know what I mean? The other one y'all say, the other sorcery y'all say, I know a man gonna be a man. Okay? As long he don't do it in my face, I don't care what he do. So you polygamist. Once you say that, you're polygamist. That's it. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. Okay? You're polygamist. You down with the poly. You just want to be, you just so jealous you can't see him love somebody else, and then you come with the sorcery. Here's another sorcery the sisters say, brothers. They say, how can you love two women? Well, we have plenty of men in the Bible that love women, more than one woman, right? And then I come with this. How can you love more than one child? Boy, they hate to say it. Here's the automatic response. Once you say, how can you love more than one child? Right? They say,
That's my child.
That's my child. Hold up. For you Hebrews out there, didn't the scripture says in Deuteronomy 28, 56, 54, 55, 56, that the woman will be evil towards her children? Huh? There's women out here that hate their damn children. There's women out here that don't like their children. There's women out here that's mad that they smashed Junebug because she was so starved for Junebug because all the other girls wanted Junebug. And she wanted to compete against all the sisters. Junebug smashed it, gave her a baby, and dipped on her ass. Now she mad at the baby because the baby looked like Junebug. Right? You see what I'm saying? So she hate the damn child. So don't give me that sorcery. Talk about, oh, he came out of me. Some of you women, you hate your children. You abort your children and a whole nine. Don't got a damn thing with you loving nobody. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Because one, all your children is different. You love all your children different. I don't love all my children the same. I love them all the same generally. But let's keep it a buck, you parents. All right? Jacob didn't love all his children the same. Hebrew Israelites. Did not Jacob favor Joseph over all his children? And Benjamin? Huh? Do we want to go there? You don't want to go there. Because I was going to do a class to show you favoritism all through the Bible. Okay? For you people to talk about, you got to love them more than the same. You can't treat them different. Yeah,
you got different personalities.
They got different personalities. Say it again, baby.
You got different personalities. You got people that do different tasks. Like,
right.
Some people are better at one thing than others. Like,
right. And if you got a damn child that's robbing from you, using drugs and crack and shit,
I'm gonna love you, but I'm not gonna too much care for you.
And he got them robbing your ass every time you come home, but you got one child that's doing you good, respecting you, making sure you good. You gonna tell me you love them the same, Negro? You know damn well you ain't gonna love them the same. I know I'm not. I know I can say it crystal clear. My children on here watching. I don't give a damn. You off, Negro. Your ass is wicked as hell. You off. I'm not gonna love his thou more than my child that's being righteous and upright and good. You crazy as hell. You women try to use the feminine sorcery. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Whatever one you want to do. You want to try saying? Rock out saying what they got up in there? You know what I'm saying? So get out of here with that. Rehoboam had a wife by the name of MASHAYACH, I believe her name was, and she was his favorite wife. Just like Rachel was his favorite wife. But I don't mean he didn't love his other wives. He just loved her differently. That's it. What's the problem? You think I'm going to love his dial the same? You got a big-ass Jezebel mouth, give me hell, and a whole nine. I got a wife over here that's meek and humble and a quiet spirit. You see what I'm saying? To do all the things I ask, and you will tell me to treat you the damn same. Negro, get out of here. Okay? I'm going to buy you your 2 shoes, right? I'm going to buy your seven outfits from the wholesale place. I'm going to get you your 1995 tent. Okay?
1995.
If she's single, she'll need a twin bed.
Okay.
The single ones get the twin bed in 1995 tent till she expand. I wonder how big Rachel and Leah and Belha and Leah tent was. Okay, I'm sure that Belha and Leah didn't have a tent like Rachel and Leah. Come on now, they the official wife. Okay, let's keep that a buck. You see what I'm saying? But I'm being a little funny right now. You see what I'm saying? But straight up and down, man. I noticed that you sisters, you respect the persons, you know what I mean? And you're going to defend every goddamn thing, all right? So, yes, you sisters need a covering. The Bible talks about that, right? The scripture tells you also in 1 Timothy 5 that the young women refuse, therefore, to marry. The Bible gives a commandment to you young girl woman to marry. That's what you're supposed to be doing, marrying, bear children, guide the house, give no accusation onto Satan. Right? Honor and respect and reverence your husband. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But you want to sit there and demand a man, and you almost at the 40 club. You wilding. you at the 40 worlds. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be up at the 20 club or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And different parameters and all that. Okay? Simple. If you want a good man, he should be a wife. If you want a good man, and he's a good man to raise your son or your sons, then he should be good enough to be your husband. That's the whole end of the message. That's it. That's it. Shalom. If you find a good brother or a good man that can raise your children, then he should be good enough to be your husband. That's just that. Okay, whether it's monogamous man or polygamous man. Good man is a good man. It's a God-fearing man, the man of the Most High, right? You got people that's in the world that's not Hebrew Israelites, that's good people. They genuinely good people, okay? So let's not determine if a man is good based off his marriage structure. If he's polygamous and a good man, he's a good man. If he's monogamous, a good man, he's a good man. You're a bad man, there's plenty of men that's bad as fuck as monogamous. Vice versa. So stop it, okay? That's all I want to say. Anything else you say about that? I mean, because she gave an opinion, like, you know, what you said as a sister, you know. Okay? You know, go get a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Go get a mentor. Take him to sports. I had the same
problem, but I wasn't asking for nobody just...
You said what? You had the what?
I had the same problem with my youngest baby. He was really, really disobedient, just everything, the whole nine. I was asking for a mentor, though. I was asking for help, for his guidance. I didn't want her to man neither, sister, but you needed a mentor.
Yeah, I probably covered up the wrong thing. Y'all can hear say it one more time? I think I covered it up.
I said I had the same problem, but I was asking for a mentor for him. I put him in sports. He played sports, and we did those type of things. So you guys, all type of clubs, like Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and all that stuff. Like, no, if you're not looking for a man, you're not looking for a man. But you shouldn't be looking for a man just to raise your child and you out the picture. No.
Oh, praise. That's from a woman's perspective. Now what? Now, you see, one thing about you women, y'all can't really flex your muscle when it comes to another woman. Y'all flex on the man all day.
Wrong is wrong.
Right is right, is wrong is wrong. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And if you're a good sister, then the Most High will send you a good man. How about that? Okay? And a good man is not based off your vision, your tunnel vision. You see what I'm saying? A good man may not be the handsomest man.
The good man, the Most High gonna send you is the man that you need. It ain't gonna be what you looking for. It's gonna be what you need.
Ooh, say it again. Yeah. Because sister was looking, and she got me. How about that? How about that? And like, you don't give me any more. Give a fuck what you talking about. All right. So all praise go to the Most High, MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI, man. We gonna go out here and God damn, it got hot in this car. Jeez, I got the hoodie, the sweater on. I'm roasting. So we about to go and get some more food for the storehouse. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we's about to do. You see what I'm saying? So we make sure the children and all of us be able to eat and sustain ourselves during the corona worlds. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So yes, we can prepare and make sure that we got what we need, and shit, we eating good every day, baby. Every day. And having fun during this feast of unleavened bread. You see what I'm saying? Celebrating the Passat. Shalom Ashley Pryor. So this is not a bash on nobody, but if you aim to shoot shots, you know what I'm saying, and then you ask for a request, you know what I'm saying, but then you shoot shots at other men, and not only other men, but you got sisters. A polygamous relationship is made up of women as well. You see what I'm saying?
She could have hit a shot and missed the man that she needs to raise them.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Because you buy into this Babylonian concepts, which really Babylon, America is a polygynous society. Disguised under monogamy. That's why when you go to the court, that's when you become monogamous, and when you get that monogamous contract. Okay? Besides that, you are what they call single, and you can what? Mingle?
Single, ready to mingle.
Single, ready to mingle. And there's no limits to how many people you can mingle with. Okay? Until you come to the word of the Most High, then you realize that a woman's supposed to have one man her whole damn life until that man die. And none of you keeping that. Now, I ain't gonna say none of you. So this is our sister all keeping that. All right? So, all praise goes to the Most High. I'm about to go hit Sam's Club. Right? You're gonna hit Sam's Club. Wally's Worlds. And continue to stock up the storehouse. All praise goes to the Most High. MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI. I'm up out of here. Hey, it's your brother, Mahara Kar. Hate me, love me, despise me. Who give a shit? The head of YAHAWASHI.